The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Berbatov. This is a promising build-up. Berbatov tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, Peter, there's a player out there who'll have more touches than anyone else, I'd expect, and it's Deco. A man who wants to be at the hub of every move his team makes, and it's not all about him either. He really does play for his team.
He's a very smart finder of space. Rashford scooting forward. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Company deals with that comfortably. And here's Mbappe. Piqué did well to stay calm there. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Deco. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That has not gone well. Great vision. Pelé. And he shoots! Fiore.
Diamante are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams...
Oh, great leap! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barcelona could counter here. Threads one in, and this is Ibrahimovic. Yamal. Fiore looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's an imaginative pass. Goes for finesse. Well, there's the clearance. Berbatov. Now it's Berbatov. Yamal. Makaleli. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Deco. And he's quick to return it. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. And that's been drilled in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fiore. That's been cut out, well played. Zambrotta conjures time and space where few can. Played into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal. Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Pele finding himself in space. That has ended up in no man's land. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Piemonte will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Real chance! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona have their lead. Company. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play it back. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Deco clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Cambio de jugadores.
Rashford is behind this one.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Rashford! Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Takes a shot! Bellingham gets it away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Totti does really well to win the ball there. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Piemonte may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Deco goes down, but nothing given. Rashford. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Rashford. Knocks it into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's in one-on-one. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, Roberto Carlos. El dorsal 22,
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Ibrahimovic.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
El dorsal 14, Hazard.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Cambio de jugadores.
Not the most accurate pass. Has a look and place it forward. Lahm, he has found the way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Totti. Into the last quarter of an hour. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Zielinski fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Pass somewhat off target. Kompany gets across to intercept that. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rijkaard. Berbatov. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Diamante really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Dani Olmo. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Deco. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deco really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zielinski. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Just eases him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. It's played through for him, and he's intervened well there. Quality ball. Looking for the run. Real chance here. Now it's shot a goal! And it's a goal! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood. And he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe. Rashford. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, good-looking ball. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Fiore, Rijkaard.
There they go, hunting again.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Rashford. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fiore. And it's Berbatov. He won't be happy with that one. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, some astute defending there. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? McAllister, Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal. And it's Berbatov. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Berbatov. Batistuta. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Foot in. And here's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Kadiolu just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard. Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Fiore. And Jamal. Messi might just make this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in, and it's Messi. Marquinhos cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Marquinhos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. No way through. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Mbappe. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Piemonte definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Cafu. Fiore. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going forward. Driving forward. No way through there. Rijkaard. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Berbatov. Mbappe. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Knocks it out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Not the most accurate pass, and it's Berbatov. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Good ball, good take. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Kubel to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Güler. Yamal.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Berbatov. That's a good ball out wide. That's really well manoeuvred. Güler. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! Vieri! Amazing! About as smooth as it gets. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Berbatov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8, numero 19, numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, Totti, il numero 24, il numero 23.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Totti, and he's quick to return it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Güler. Raul. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely pass, but can he finish? Goal! Right back in it, almost no time remaining, game still on. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Where it came from, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it. Piemonte really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's through here. Batistuta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Count looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Goulet. Beckham. Now it's Haaland. Fiore. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Haaland. And this is Beckham. Oh, it's come loose. He's got plenty of space out wide. His towering header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Count carries the ball down the right. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Berbatov. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Batistuta. And that signals the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?